Hello everyone and welcome to Scrap Saturdays. I hope you're all doing awesome. I am starting with some Ellie Studio paper and it's from the Let's Eat collection, and I think that this chevron, semi-chevron type paper is awesome. I love that gray color. I love the strip on the side that I purposely left, the manufacturing strip on the side that has all the colors. I find that it really translates tropical colors, like the colors you see on the roofs and the houses that are usually found in the Caribbean. So I just loved it. I thought those were the right tones that I wanted to use with the rest of the paper that I'd be using. Some of the papers that I'm layering with is either the opposite side of that Ellie Studio paper. I think the yellow part is the opposite side, but I'm also using some American Crafts Fine and Dandy with the Gleeful collection just to layer up a little bit more. And I believe that's the pink striped one that you see off to the side as well. And I really love just the pops of fuchsia that I've brought in. And I was sort of trying to see whether or not I wanted to add an extra border layer there to the side with the leftover American Craft paper, but I didn't. And I also wanted to see if I was going to do my usual style where I add an extra strip at the top or the bottom, but I don't. I think that I just leave the layout as a center focused cluster. And so I come in with my ATG just to glue down my photo because I love the way that's looking. And so, I always tell you, as soon as you see something that you like and it works for you, go right ahead and start attaching your center layered clusters. That's really helped me out. I used to really fumble with that. And so I just kind of work it around and make sure that it's pleasing to my eye the way I see the pattern paper peeking out from behind the photo and what kind of layers I like. And the stapling technique really has helped me as well. I can't lie. I mean, it's probably saved me a lot of, stress, because once I find that little perfect touch of border to my photo, that's exactly what I want to see. So the stapler really helps. I'm using the October Afternoon Daily Flash gray flannel front shop, and I'm using both of them. I'm going to start off with the large stickers that you see here, and on the top right you see a post-it note, a pink fuchsia post-it note that says "Just press pause, so love this," or "Love this moment," I think is what I wrote. And this is, again, I was watching a movie with my family one night, but I took my photos with me to the couch and I just started writing titles that I wanted to come up with for the photos, and I just let the photos speak to me. And it's a photo of myself and my two beautiful, awesome children. And again, this is from my birthday vacation. Obviously, it's still the Summer Vibes series. And I just honestly, just press pause. It's a moment in time that I hope, I don't grow too old and that I forget, but I remember it so vividly. I just loved this vacation so much, and I really made a strong effort to be aware and conscious of, my surroundings and the memories that I was making with my children. And I did read the book, and now I can't remember the title and it's so bad, but it's the Eric Tolle, I think, or Eric Tolle, I don't know how to say it, but I loved his philosophy. I'm laughing because I can't remember the title of the book, and here I'm telling you that I hope I never forget this memory. Yeah, it doesn't get more Monica than this, but A New Earth, that's what it's called. And I just love the philosophy of saying that you have to be present in the moment and you have to be aware of what your surroundings are. And it's almost like taking a fog off your view on life. You just kind of open up to the surroundings and the people, and you're just aware of everything. And it almost makes the colors of the world and the things around you come alive. And that's what I feel when I look at these photos. I was present in this memory. I wasn't stressed out or overthinking anything. I wasn't thinking about going home or rushing to do anything. It was just perfect. And this was the bridge that we took across from our little villa home, or the house that we stayed in for our vacation. And the bridge would either take us to the lobby and where we would have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or it would take us down to the beach, depending on which path that we took. And so I loved the palm trees and the way that these leaves kind of bounced over the side of the edge of the bridge. And it's just you know, I remember walking there every day, so it was just awesome to stop and pause and take a photo with my kids. And I also printed out this exact photo and I put it on my bulletin board at work where I see it every single day. And it kind of gives me the motivation and it reminds me why I work so long and so hard, and, you know, to make a little piggy bank so that I can go back and make even more memories. So I used the Amy Tangerine Cal Barteschi style thickers, and I really love the handwriting on it, and I just punched out a few hearts. As you can see, I'm doing a second one here with the lined lighter paper from American Crafts, and I'm doing a double heart, and it's to say love this moment. And I really like using that kind of love this, and I use hearts on my Instagram and then just type out the word this. I really like that. I think that looks really sharp for a title. I think it's fun to use your punches and to use symbols in places of words if you can. And then I'm using that smaller, like tile-sized October afternoon stickers to use the word love. And I just love the gray part. Everything kind of blends in. And the dress that I'm wearing has gray in it too. And it's one of my favorite summer dresses that I get to wear when I usually either, you know, just lounging. It looks fancy, but it's not. It's a very casual dress. It's so much fun. I'm using my ruler to help me place down the Just Press pause. And it's only because I didn't want it to be perfectly straight, but I didn't also, because the letters are so thin, sometimes it's harder to place them. And so just with the guide of a ruler, it's kind of easier to make your title look a little bit more neat. And plus it's on the side, so it's a little bit more noticeable than, you know, up and down if I were to place it horizontally as I usually do. And I really like the way that kind of blended into that yellow paper. Just awesome. Those letters are actually embossed a little bit, so they've got a bit more detail to them than just the two-tone color. So I'm placing down my moments, and that font is just awesome. It's great. I have a blue teal font or teal package in that same font as well, and I really enjoy working with those letters. Coming in with my Tombow, I usually use my Tombow. I've gone back to that green and white bottle type. I really like that glue better than the blue aqua one. So my bottle's a little bit raggedy and old and I do need a new one. But for now it's great, it's working great. And I don't know if I reinforce these tile stickers, but as you can see, what I try to do with my wax paper, and I've been doing it quite a bit with my titles, is that I lift half of it and I place the letter down that goes right where my finger is. So I'll keep two letters on the wax paper and lift the rest up and start with the center letter. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you watch what I've been doing in my videos, you'll know what I mean. And then at least I get the centering and the placement of the letters correct by using the wax paper as a guide as to where my next letter will go. I'm using that an October afternoon flare badge, and those are awesome. Like I told you, they already have adhesive on the back, and I love it so much. And it's called Daily Flash Tin Pins. And I'm using my Heidi Swap fabric tags. This one says smile, and the polka dot fabric just matches perfectly. Funny, it doesn't come with the kits, it's just part of my own stash, and it just works perfectly for this one. And so yeah, I kind of love all the, I think it's because we're all wearing, you know, blues. Well, not all of us, I'm wearing the gray, but the kids are wearing colors that kind of match the border on the side, so that kind of all worked out. And these are stars. I don't know who makes them. I have to look that up. But they came with one of, I think it came with my hip kit. And I still have some blue ones left on my packaging. I haven't used them all up, but I thought the silver kind of went really well. This is a poolside ephemera piece that I'm going to cut in half. And whoa, that was really close. I'm giving you the thumbs up. We're okay, we're good. But yeah, that could have been disastrous. Usually my ATG is not forgiving. It's not forgiving on paper to paper. But right there, I'm going to have to say my guardian angel was looking out for me because the layout is just stunning to me. This is one of my favorites. And I'm so glad that I recorded it because there's so many of them that are my favorites and I didn't get a chance to record them. And the little part there that I had skipped ahead where you can see me playing with this vellum star, I think it's exclusive to Scraptastic kits, and I haven't been able to use up those vellum pieces. I'm going to say they're not my favorite only because I haven't embraced them, but I'm sure some of you out there have had better luck with them. Of course, my trusty enamel dots that I absolutely love. Absolutely love. I think it's gorgeous. I really think the star down on the bottom corner is so cute. I love the open part to it. And then you saw that I layered the smaller inside piece on the hearts there. Coming in with my stamps, and it's my, let's see, I'm going to come in on the top. I'm using the Avery L Raspberry, is it? What are my inks? Yeah, Avery L Raspberry, and it's the perfect shade of pink. And so here is my Heidi swap, and it says documented, and it's on a curve, and it's just perfect. And then I think it also says cherish each day, and that's part of the same stamp set that I picked up at Michael's a while ago. And then of course some Primrose Heidi Swap Color Shine, and all these colors work awesomely together. I hope you enjoy the layout. I hope that you're inspired by what you see, and I hope that you take a photo with your loved ones. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon.